Today I'm going to show you how to make a timer app like this. Okay, we can -5, +5 and pause the timer. Okay, and also reset the timer. Okay, open Xcode. Ding ding ding. Close project. Now create a new project. Single view application. Next, timer app. Okay, make sure to tick these, and language will be Swift, and everything device will be universal. Okay, next, create. So first thing, main storyboard. This is our storyboard. If you want to make this for something specific phone, just like this is iPhone SE, iPhone 4s, SE, 7 Plus. I'm going to create this for universal, just like your device. Okay, so for timer app we need two buttons, one here and one here. So for that we need a nav bar. So click on this and we need this nav bar. Okay, drag and drop this. Okay, it's fine here. So we need two buttons now for our play or pause button. So button, drag and drop here. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste this here. Okay, click on this button and go to this. You can see its attribute inspector, and if you are on this, select the inspector, click on pause. I am going to make this pause button and select this. Again go to inspector, select on system item and press play. Okay, if you want to change the button color, go to this, double click, or you can use recent or other. Okay, what if we button like this? Okay, double click on the color and our color is selected. Now it is very good looking. If you want to change the title, double click and we will say it is timer app. Okay, now we also need some button down below here. So for bottom we don't need nav, it is also a nav bar, but it is called toolbar. Okay, drag and drop to the bottom of the our screen. This is item. Okay, we need to show this like +5. Okay, we also need -5, so we will choose a button. Okay, drag and drop here. You can see it is automatically adjusted, but we need a flexible line between these, so we need to write flex. Now you can see here flexible spacebar. Now place this between these. Okay, drop. we are going to write -5 here. Okay, and we need a label on our screen, a nice looking label. So write a label. Okay, drag and drop to our center of the screen. Okay, I'm going to drag and drop and increasing its size like this. Okay, place this on center. Okay, label, you can also double click and change the label, or go to inspect element and I am going to write 300. Okay, 300 second is okay. If you want to make it this center, click on this alignment center. Okay, our text is very small, so click on this T button, and you can also, like, I am going to go with 72 style. You can change your style, but I am going with defaults. Okay, this is good looking. So now I'm going to add some constraints, so it will run on universal. Click on this icon. Okay, this icon here, and width and height constraint, so it will be center. Okay, if we want to change our orientation, you can see it is now here, so we need to set it on the center. Okay, if you want to fix this problem, just go to constraint and vertical and horizontal constraint, add two constraint, so it will be in center. So if you want orientation, once more just click on this align button. Okay, this constraint is not our solution. Go to align, click, and horizontal and vertical in constraint, add two constraint. Okay, so if we want to check orientation, okay, it is in center. If you want to see this in 4s orientation, it is good in center. If we want to see in 7, it is good looking orientation. Okay, it is superb. Okay, now I'm going to show it in SE. Okay, we also need a reset button, so we need a button. Okay, drag and drop here, button, it is here. Okay, double click and I will write it reset. We can also include a flexible spacebar, so it will be in center. Okay, drag and drop between here, so you can see it is nice, good looking. If you want to change the color of the reset, okay, double click on this, and text color, it is default this. Okay, I am going with other, and just nice looking this color. Okay, oh, our color is selected now. Yes, this is very light. I am going with some dark color, so double click on this and make it a little darker. Okay, it is now selected. Now close, and okay, you can also change different colors. Okay, now if we want to show this on our simulator, just click on our simulator and play. Okay, now our simulator is loading. Okay, our simulator is loaded. Now our app should load in just a second. Okay, you can see our app is looking good. Reset button here, +5, -5, play button, pause button. It is good. Okay, now we are going to add some scripts on this. So minimize this view controller scene. Good. Now click on this button, show assistant editor. Okay, now app is here. Okay, now we need to load these buttons, so click control and drag this on our code. So we want to load this in our view.load, or on the above the view.load, but under the UI view controller. Okay, click on connection action. It is pause button, so I'm going to write this pause button. Okay, you can see it is good. If you want to show, go to this and it will show what is this. Okay, now we also want to drag and drop this. Okay, play, and connection will be action connect. Want this button, +5, action connect. -5, action connect. Our reset button, reset action connect. We also want to load our label, so we can update our label, so it will be on top, just label. Okay, setting will be default. So our button are load, so we can now work on code. So just minimize this screen by clicking on this button. Okay, so go on view controller. So our buttons are now loaded. We want to start our countdown on our play button. So for that we need to create a new variable var timer. So our timer will start, so class will be by default the timer. Okay, timer. Now add this. Now our timer is okay. We need also our time to update, so var time equal to integer, so our time is 300, so it is okay now. So now we are going to set our play button. So for that we need our timer equal to timer dot schedule timer. So for this we going to need time interval, our target, our selector, this will be our function, user info, and repeat. Select this one. Okay, time interval we are going with 1 second. You can change it target is itself. Okay, selector, for selector go and tell the function name. So I am going with decreasing function. Okay, user info is nil, repeat is equal to true. Okay, so we are going to create a function after buttons, func decreasing function. Okay, you are showing problem, so because shift 2 syntax is changed, so double click on this and it is changed. Okay, decreasing function. Okay, it is showing an error, so it is now okay. Double click and replace. If you want to show this, okay, click on this button and double click on this. So the new syntax is selector colon hash selector into view controller dot decreasing function. Okay, so our decreasing function will be decreasing it, so our condition should be time our integer timer if greater than 0, then do this. What should do? It should decrease the timer. For that it will time minus equal to 1. Okay, after that show on the screen, so label dot text equal to time. Our time is integer, so it should be converted into string. So for that write string our brackets and type time, so it will convert our label into convert our integer type into string type. Okay, so after that else if our time is less than 0, so it should stop our time. So for that time dot timer dot invalidate. Okay, so it is ready. So we are going to check our play button if it works. So after, okay, also set our pause button, so timer dot invalidate, it will also pause our time. So click on play, so it will be loaded on our simulator. Okay, simulator is loading. Okay, once it load, it don't take much time as it take on the starting time. Okay, our simulator is going to load in just a couple of seconds, so we need to wait for that. You can see our timer time. Okay, simulator is loaded, so it is going to load our app. Our app should decrease the time when we press the play button and should pause when we press the pause button. Okay, now app is loaded. Play button. Okay, it is working perfectly. Okay, if we press the pause button, yes, it is paused now. We just need to select our three buttons. Okay, our timer is okay. Press the pause button, click on stop. Okay, for +5 we just need to increment our integer variable. So for that, just time equal to plus equal to 5. What does it mean? It means time equal to time plus 5. Okay, it is our short form. So erase this, and we also need to do -5. So for that, time equal to minus equal to 5. We also need to show this on our label. So write label dot text equal to string. So we want to convert our time into string. We also need to copy this and paste this on here. Also, we also need our stop button. Okay, we also need our reset button. So press this and time equal to 300. Okay, so our time will reset and will show on our label. So play our app, so it should work properly as our requirement. Okay, it is built. Simulator is loaded. You can see our simulator is loaded faster than the previous one. Okay, press okay, -5. +5, -5 problem. Okay, we need to fix some bugs. Time minus equal to 5, label dot text string time. It is okay. Why it is doing problem? Okay, once more time, load our app. -5, no, it's not working. +5 is working. So for that, okay, I found out the problem. The problem was about these buttons. These are bar buttons. We need simple buttons. So for removing them, these are buttons. Bar button, this one, you can see it is selected here, and this. My reset button and -5 button is not working, so I am going to delete this one. Just select the button by clicking on it and press delete from your keyboard. Also delete this one. So we need a simple button, so write button and one button here and one button here. Okay, this button will be -5. Okay, -5, and this is our reset button. Okay, so I need to relink my both of these button. For relinking, we don't need to do a lot of work. Just click and drag and drop this -5 to this. Okay, it is linked now, and also drag and drop this to our reset button. We don't need this window now, so close this window and resize our code. Okay, so we are going to again play our app. So our app will be loaded in just a couple of seconds. Okay, -5 is now working, and reset is also working. +5 is also working, and if we play, okay, this is also working. Pause button is also working. What if we go and take it to 0? So we will see if our timer stop at 0 or not. Let's see. Okay, now play our timer. Okay, it should. Okay, now it is stopped at 0 as we tell it, as we told this in our condition. Just if time less than 0, then time dot invalidate. Okay, and it also work here if we press the pause button. These are our some little problems, just ignore them. Okay, it is showing that we need to update our configuration, so don't need anything else, just ignore them. Okay, so we are finished now. So don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.